Okay, guys, we're going to talk about social media. So, everybody, take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, we're going to talk about social media and how it is eating up some of you guys' time. And you need to reclaim your time. Reclaim your time because some of you guys are spending too much time doing what? Scrolling. And you're not getting anything done. You're not getting anything done. There is nothing wrong with social media. There is nothing wrong with utilizing social media, but we have to use it in the right way because if we don't, it's going to just mess up our time management. It is going to take away time that you could have been focusing on something else. Maybe you're a business owner. You need to be writing your business plan. You don't have time to be out here looking at concerts. You don't have time to be out here looking at entertainment. You out here surfing and doing all this stuff. No. We got to pull back. We got to reclaim our time so we can stay focused. We got to stay focused. Too much of anything is just not good. Too much of YouTube. I said it. Too much of YouTube. Too much of Instagram. Too much of TikTok. Facebook is too much. You can easily, let's be honest, guys. You can easily spend 2 hours and you're like, what happened? What happened? I just kept moving. I just kept swiping. And I found myself pulled in. I'm just going to be honest. I had to take TikTok off of my phone. I did. It was a distraction for me. YouTube isn't a distraction for me because I have a set schedule that I'm going to utilize it and I back off. But I don't know what it was about TikTok. I don't know if it was because of the fact it was just right there on my phone. And all the other tools are on my phone as well. But I don't know what it was about TikTok. I'm like, I had to get rid of it. That's just for me. I had to get rid of it. But and I know it's a wonderful tool if you use it in the right manner. And but yeah, I had to let it go. So let's just talk about this a little bit. That again, we need to reclaim our time, our focus, because sometimes social media can just suck us in. We get sucked in. We really get sucked in. So let's just talk about this. I'm gonna start out with some questions. And honestly, answer these. Nobody else is going to hear you. That's just between you, me, you. But I'm not even going to hear your answer unless you decide to put it in the comments. Yeah, put it in the comments if you feel comfortable enough. Yeah. So, how has social media affected your ability to focus on important tasks? How has social media affected your ability to focus on important tasks? That's the first question. Question number 2. What is one change you can make today to create a healthier balance with social media? What is one change you can make today to create a healthier balance with social media? Like I said, for me, there are set schedules that I'm going to utilize social media. And after that, I have to cut it off because I have a full-time job. I have a family. I have other things I need to be doing. I have a business. I cannot spend all my time in social media. I cannot do it. It sucks everything out of you. And you easily get caught up. And sometimes it's good stuff. You're looking at all these different videos. They're telling you how to manage your time. They're telling you how to upscale your business, how to bring in more clients, how to take your income to another level. It's a lot of good stuff. Out here. But again, you got to get yourself on a schedule of how much can you take in. Even like I said, sermons. I enjoy watching, sermons, but how much of that can I take in and do what I need to do? I have assignments. You have assignments. How are you managing your assignments with all this social media surrounding you? For some people, it's not a problem, but for others, it can easily become an addiction. And you got to be careful. Be careful even with your kids. You need to be monitoring how much time your kids are utilizing social media. Yeah. And like I said, for us that are business owners, we're trying to start our business, we're trying to get things cracking and going. We got to be careful when it comes to our time. We really do. So, the science behind social media addiction. Social media platforms are designed to keep users engaged through driven feedback loops. This can lead to compulsive use, making it difficult to live in the real world and handle real world tasks. Because it's social media is doing what it's designed to do. It's designed to pull you in, get closer, 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 to get you more consumed with what they have going on. You have to take control. Social media is doing its job. You have to take control. You know good and well you need to be getting yourself together for your presentation. You need to be working on your presentation skills. How are you going to bring in your clients? You can't be out here looking at all these influencers for a long period of time. You may say, okay, on Mondays, I'm going to spend an hour and a half where I'm going to, look at certain videos or respond back to certain videos. And after that, maybe you need to put a timer on your phone. When that buzz go off, you're done. You shut your laptop, you turn your phone over, and you start back working. Or you may say, I'm only going to do it on lunch breaks. I know for me, I may go out and do things on lunch break when it comes to social media. But outside of that, no, I have a full-time job. No, I can't do that. I got to be working. It's 6:36 where I'm at. And so I'm an early bird. So I can get up, shoot my videos, and keep it moving. And sometimes I do batching. So I do 3, 4, 5 videos in one day. I may do some in the mornings and some in the afternoons. And I'm done. I'm closing down the laptop when it comes to that kind of stuff. So you got to be careful with that. The impact on productivity and mental health. The impact on productivity and mental health. Excessive social media use leads to reduced attention spans, increased procrastination, and higher stress levels due to information overload. Okay, y'all, let's talk about this procrastination. I'm going to do it later. Okay, I'm going to get to it. The weekend comes. So you already said on Friday, and I've done this before. You say on Friday, I'm going to work strictly on my business. You say Friday, when Saturday morning comes, I'm going to start working on my business. So this is what you said to yourself on Friday. Saturday comes, you get up, you may work out, whatever, and then you open up the laptop, phone, whatever device you use, and okay, I'm going to start working on but I'm going to check my account. I'm going to check my subscribers. I'm going to check who responded to my videos. I'm going to check my emails. I'm going to check what sales going on. Next thing you know, you're pulled in. 3 hours gone by. You haven't done not one thing on your business plan. Not one. You have not done one thing about your communication process. Not one thing. You have not studied not one time in your word. Spent time with God. Not one thing have you done. Because now you have allowed social media to come in and suck you in. Yeah. High level stress. You start feeling that heart palpitation. Oh, I need to check this. Oh, I need to respond to this person. Oh, I didn't go to this page. I didn't do this. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. That's why you're feeling kind of uncomfortable watching this. Or you might be giggling to yourself because you know it's true. We've all felt that those emotions. That's why sometimes I just sit back and I don't do anything with social media. Sometimes a day will go by, 2 days, and I know people are like, oh, you need to be posting every day. That's why I do batching. Because some days I'm not going to do this every day. You got to do what works for your schedule. I got to do what works for my schedule. Some people say they love posting every day. They enjoy it. Nothing wrong with that. Get in, get out. Get in, get out. Now, it's different if you are a full-time influencer. This is what you do full-time. You can do that. This is your life. This is your life full-time. But for people who have 9-to-5 jobs and have other accountabilities, you better get real. You better get real and get it together. Get it together. If you are not ready for this to be your full-time job and bring in your full income, y'all, warning comes before destruction. Warning comes before destruction. That's all I'm going to say. Do not get in trouble with social media taking precedence over your job and your family. I'm going to leave it right there. Practical ways to regain focus and set boundaries. You got to set boundaries on this stuff. Implementing strategies such as digital detoxes, time limits, and mindfulness can help regain control and create a healthier relationship with social media. Yeah, you got to put in some restrictions. You got to put in some mindfulness. You got to think about this thing. Think this thing out. We all get the same 24 hours. How are you breaking up your time? How are you breaking up your time so you can have social media time? So you can get out here and meet and greet and do what you need to do. But at a certain amount of time, you need to shut it down. You got to shut it down. You don't want to take in all that information. It's too much. It's too much information overload. So let's talk about some action steps here. Set time limits. Use built-in screen time features or apps like Freedom or Stay Focused to limit daily social media use. I've never used any one of these, but it says Freedom or Stay Focused. So these are tools that you can utilize to help you set boundaries. Create a social media schedule. That helps me a lot. Allocate specific times during the day to check social media rather than mindlessly scrolling. Yeah, you just keep scrolling. You just keep going. Turn off notifications. I had to do it. It was popping up all over my phone. I had to, minimize distractions by disabling non-essential notifications. If you have certain creators that you want to listen to that you like, oh, I want to know when they go live, that's one thing. But you can't have it for everyone. You cannot have it set for everyone. It's going to drive you insane. It is going to drive you insane. Y'all, I'm telling you. Engage in offline activities. Replace screen time with hobbies, exercise, or in-person connections. All this texting from the bedroom with your kids and your hubby. What kind of mess is that? That's some mess right there. That is mess. We need to be communicating with each other. We are designed to talk to one another. That's how the enemy comes in. He comes in like a flood. He want to stop all our communication. Practice mindful consumption. Follow accounts that add value and unfollow those that distribute to stress or negativity. Like I said, choose wisely who you want to be linked to when it comes to social media. What is their content about? Is it helping you elevate or is it a bunch of foolishness? Only you can make that determination. Who are you listening to? Who got your ear? Is it a bunch of craziness that, y'all know what I'm talking about. And, we need a good laugh every now and again, but you just can't sit there for hours being entertained. Not if you're trying to be a productive person and bring in income and have something in life. Y'all, I'm talking as your sister, your auntie. Yeah. We got to be accountable. We got to be accountable with our time, Your time is the most valuable asset. Don't allow social media to steal it. And again, social media has so many great components. It's a way to advertise your business. It's a way to connect with people, like-minded people, bring on influence, to learn about a lot of things that's going on. in your communities, in your world. It's a networking device, but it is not designed to replace humans. It's not. It's not, y'all. We got to go back to the basics. We got to get back to the basics. Let social media do what it's supposed to do, but the rest of it, shut it down. Shut it down. Put some perimeters in place, and make sure you're not getting into an addictive mode. I was listening to one guy. He's growing his channel. He's doing pretty well too. And he talked about how it was to the point where he was so focused on growing his channel that he would sleep with his cell phone. He said he would get up. He said he would wake up in the middle of his sleep to check how many subscribers he had gotten. Y'all, that's just going to, and I sent him a message, and I laughed. We were laughing about it. But when you push back from it, that's not normal. That is not normal. Once you get in your bed, it should just be sleep time. Sleep time, relaxing time. You shouldn't be turning over your phone. Oh, did I get a new subscriber? Did somebody leave me? Y'all, come back to reality. Come back to reality. Use social media in its proper place. And the rest, let it go. Let it go. Okay, guys, until next time, continue to grow and glow in the Lord. Bye.